Jimmy Butler has always needed a certain amount of tension to be at his best, and he found it in Game 1 of the 2022 Eastern Conference Finals. Butler's Miami Heat were given an unexpected gift pre-game when it was announced both Marcus Smart, sprained foot, and the best defender in the NBA, and Al Horford, who had COVID, were set to miss the opener for Boston. With that opportunity came a heightened pressure. The Heat were the underdog coming into the series despite having home court advantage, and they could not afford to drop Game 1 in Miami with the Celtics down to starters. Yet, through the game's opening half, Boston was in complete control with Jason Tatum's explosive scoring outburst pacing the Celtics to an 8-point halftime lead. It felt like Butler swung the game himself during Miami's monstrous third quarter with back-to-back pick-six style steals and finishes. It was sort of two-way playoffs masterpiece Butler should be known for at this point. But Jimmy Butler is a different dude, and he elevates his game even higher in the playoffs. And let me tell you why. This was Butler's third 40-plus point scoring performance of these NBA playoffs after not scoring 40 points more once during the regular season. In fact, all 5 of the 40-plus point games Butler has had with the Heat have come in the NBA postseason. When the lights are the brightest and the stakes are the highest, Butler has a singular ability to will his team into victory. We can even go as far as the NBA bubble back in 2020. But Butler doesn't look anything like a traditional NBA superstar. If you're looking for that, go no further than the stud lined up across from him in the series. I'm talking about Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics. Tatum already was considered a future star from early in his high school career after he led USA basketball to another gold medal in a youth competition in 2015. But Butler can be grating and too honest for his own good, and that's what makes him different compared to Jason Tatum. But he's rarely been wrong. Holberg eventually got fired from the Chicago Bulls and finished dead last in the Big Ten this season while coaching the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Remember, Jimmy Butler played for Chicago at one point in his career. Let's not forget, Butler told the Minnesota Timberwolves executives, "You effing need me. You can't win without me," and he was right again. Minnesota wasn't back in the playoffs until this season when they replaced their entire leadership team from Butler's stay a few years back. Butler is at his best when it feels like the goals of an entire organization are hanging in the balance. He reaches a new level when the stakes are at their highest. He is the role player who turned himself into a superstar through sheer willpower. At once both one of the NBA's great underdog stories and a star who carries himself with a singular belief in his own talent. The more Butler gets written off, the stronger he gets. Maybe the Celtics will eventually win this series as everyone expects, but at this point though, Jimmy Butler is beating the odds and shouldn't be a surprise. It's the only thing he knows how to do. Butler is showing the world and Tatum what a real playoff mentality is all about.